Hello my friend and welcome back to Survival Superhero. Now this right here is the brand new WP19 Pro rugged smartphone from Oukitel. And it has got a giant 22,000 milliampere hour battery along with 20 megapixel Sony night vision, 12 gigabytes of RAM on board, and a 120 Hz display. And I am going to tell you everything that you need to know about it in this video. Now I will leave a link in the description and the pinned comment below if you want to check it out or purchase one. And now let's get straight into this video. So first, let's see what all comes in the box. The WP19 Pro comes with everything that you see here, including USB-C cable, 33-watt charger, warranty card, quick start guide, and of course the WP19 Pro. Now let's take a look at the price. The WP19 Pro is priced at $200, but that price could change after it launches on December 12th. So hit the links in the description below to get the most current prices. CPU GPU. It runs on a MediaTek Helio G99 chipset with a framework of two 2.2 GHz Cortex-A76 and six 2.0 GHz Cortex-A55s. And I will show you some benchmarks after we get done with all the specs. And the GPU is a Mali G57MC2. Size and weight. It's got a height of 178.1 millimeters, a width of 84 millimeters, and a thickness of 29 millimeters, which is 7.01 by 3.31 by 1.14 inches. And the weight is 570 grams or 1.25 pounds. What about the storage? It has got 12 gigabytes of RAM on board plus 256 gigabytes of internal storage that is expandable up to 2 terabytes. And the storage type is uMCP UFS 2.2 LPDDR4X. Let's take a look at the battery. So it's got a 22,000 milliampere hour battery with 33 watt fast charge that charges from 0 to 80% in about 3 hours, and you can get a full charge in just under 5 hours. Now there is no wireless charging, but it does have 5 watt OTG reverse charging, so you can use it like a power bank to charge other devices. And the battery gives you 2,588 hours or 107 days standby, 36 hours of video, 123 hours or 5 days of music, 122 hours or 5 days calling, and 20 hours of gaming. Now Oukitel says that you can use it up to 1 full week with daily use on just a single charge. Now let's talk about the durability. It is IP68, IP69K, dust-proof, and water-resistant, and it will still work submerged underwater up to 1.5 meters deep for 30 minutes. It's also military standard 810H with 1.5 meter or 4.9 feet drop protection, and the structure is a one-piece housing with dual color injection molding and aluminum titanium alloy. It can operate in temperatures from -20 degrees Celsius to about 55 degrees Celsius or -4 degrees Fahrenheit to 131 degrees Fahrenheit. And you can store it in temperatures from -40 degrees Celsius to about 70 degrees Celsius or -40 degrees Fahrenheit to about 158 degrees Fahrenheit. Now let's talk about the display. The WP19 Pro has a 6.8-inch 120Hz FHD plus IPS in-cell display running at 1080 by 2460 resolution. Now the pixel density is 396 ppi and the screen brightness is 430 nits. The display has an effective area of 157.56 by 69.17 millimeters. It's got 83% screen to body ratio, 20.5:9 aspect ratio, and 1000:1 contrast. And it's got 10 touch points with 1.1mm thick Corning Gorilla Glass 5. Let's take a look at the cameras. It's got a 64 megapixel main rear camera with Samsung S5K sensor that can shoot 4K HDR video at 30 FPS. It's got a 20 megapixel night vision camera with Sony IMX350 sensor and 4 infrared emitters, and a 2 megapixel macro camera with Galaxy Core GC02M2 sensor, and it does have underwater mode. Now for the front camera, it's got a 16 megapixel camera with high 1634Q image sensor that can shoot 1080p video at 30 FPS. And here's some of the other features. It's got 4G dual SIM with a triple card slot that will hold 2 SIM cards plus a TF card at the same time. It runs Android 13. It does support NFC, but it only supports Google Pay. It's got Face ID and fingerprint unlock. It's got OTG, Bluetooth 5.2, Bluetooth HID, FM support, Type-C headphone port, and it's got GPS with GLONASS, Beidou, and Galileo. And the benchmarks. The Antutu score was 432/437 overall in Oukitel's tests. Network and frequency bands. So here are the frequency bands and the networks supported by the WP19 Pro. Final thoughts. Now, the most exciting parts of this phone to me are the giant 22,000 mAh battery that will last a week of daily use on a single charge. The 20 megapixel Sony night vision, 12 gigabytes of RAM, and 120Hz display are also great to see. Now, who is this for? The WP19 Pro from Oukitel could be for you if you are looking for a rugged phone with a really large battery and 20 megapixel night vision. And you can hit the link in the description below to check it out or to purchase one. Now, what do you think of the WP19 Pro? And what would you like to see from Oukitel in their next rugged phone? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below because I would love to hear from you. Please do share this video if you found it helpful, and then you can click right here for another great rugged smartphone video, and I will see you there.